My constant stomach aches.
He does have constant stomach aches. Wait, you hate being full, but you always have a stomach ache and you always have to poop.
Yep.
That's a combination that I definitely remember you by.
There's a man I hold in high regard. Wanna spend my life with Gerard. Love the way he kills and fights. This old Argent keeps me up at night. I'm gonna kiss him on the mouth. I'm gonna kiss him on the mouth. Gonna kiss him on the mouth. Gonna kiss him on the mouth.
Live on tape from Orlando, Florida, it's the Teen Wolf After Show with your host, Morgan Evans.
Hello and welcome.
Hello and welcome to the Teen Wolf After Show. Line.
A show all about MTV.
A show all about MTV's Teen Wolf. I'm
Morgan Evans.
I'm Morgan Evans, your host, and
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy to be here. Line.
We got a great episode for you tonight.
We got a great episode for you tonight, and I can't
wait to dive into it.
And I can't wait to dive into it. Line.
But first, a message.
But first, a message from our sponsors. Line.
Just smile at the camera.
I wrote all this.
Tonight's episode of the Teen Wolf is brought to you by the classic move. There's too much blood, you should just get into the shower. Classic.
There's too much blood, you should just get in the shower.
What a sweet and sexy move. I gotta give that a shot. Hey, check me out, I'm covered in freaking blood.
I guess I really was the Teen Wolf after all, is definitely what the last line of Teen Wolf is going to be. Let's see what the cast thinks their last line should be.
I hope my last line on Teen Wolf is move. For God's sakes, move.
We should have moved to Florida when we had the chance.
Why the hell do you still live in this town?
Lydia's last line should be, I'm hoarse.
Do you smell pot?
Well, I guess werewolves do exist.
I feel like I've almost said everything I've ever wanted to say on the show. But actually there is one thing that I've always kind of thought would be really cool to say, and I hope maybe Jeff will write it in for my last line. I want to say, it was very nice to meet you. Very nice. Very nice.
And now it's time for the part of the show where I sit down with the cast of Teen Wolf, and neither one of us says wolf the entire time. Ready?
Ready.
All right. Now that we're nearing the end of Teen Wolf.
Are you serious?
I messed up immediately. But now that we're entering the end of Teen Wolf, I did it again.
Okay.
Okay, now that we're entering the end of Teen
Pups.
Teen Pups, do you remember what your first day on set was like?
Yeah, it was, I was really nervous. And it was the first day for me and Dylan. Actually, no, Dylan already filmed, but he was the only guy I knew. And I didn't know how O'Brien was gonna be, Posey was gonna be, any of them. So I was just like, I hope they like me.
Yeah.
And they all liked me.
Oh,
so,
really?
Good
I
day.
thought that story was going to go in a completely different direction.
No.
I thought there was going to be hazing and...
No, that came later.
Oh, got it. So they
Exactly.
tricked you, they made you think they liked you, then they hazed.
But it was also a deeper expression of their like for me.
Got it.
Through the hazing.
Right, that makes sense.
So we're brothers now.
Love is sometimes mean. What do you think the best death for Mason would be? How would you want to see Mason go out?
I think I talked about this on another interview. I want it to be like right after there's a really sweet moment between Liam and Mason, like,
yeah,
bro, like you've been there from day one. Like,
totally.
I love you, man.
Yeah.
And then like all of a sudden I get my neck slit.
Totally.
It's just blood everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
All on Liam's face. And then, yeah, he has to live with that terrible sight.
Oh, that'd be great. Yes, and then he just goes on and dies of old age, but the entire life he lives is so sad for him. I love that.
I should be a
Liam
writer.
should suffer, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You could be a writer. It's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's like the easiest thing to do. Okay, now you're an actor.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Can you just do some acting for us right now?
That was me just playing like a deaf person and a blind person, and he's just waiting like in a waiting room.
Sure. That's great.
I've been working on it for a long time.
I love that.
But yeah, I got to show you that.
Let me try.
Okay.
I stayed in host mode. It's
That
so
was
hard.
really good.
It's so hard to break out of host mode. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Once people pigeonhole you as a host, that's all they see.
I got you.
Yeah.
I understand.
Remember last season I said, "Hey, will you put in a good word for me with Jeff Davis?" And then.
Oh
and then-
yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I might have had I texted his wrong number. Like he switched his phones, so I might have texted that one.
Cool.
Sorry.
We'll just keep that in mind. Now, what did you learn as a cast member from the other actors?
Well, I have a lot of weird tics that I got to find out. Like, I'll lick my lips. I'll like.
You mean in a scene or
in
just
a
like
scene? Yeah. And I'll just sometimes I'll talk with my hands, and it'll be like a tight shot, and I'll do all this. So a lot of the other actors who've been on, stop, I hate that.
Okay.
I hate that. A lot of the actors on the show, they can say a line still. And the camera, Teen Wolf has a lot of push-ins.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, they're coming for you. And
That just has it.
That's
Yeah.
the most when a camera's in your face, you just feel so I learned how to be still.
That's so great. Now,
Okay.
I'm really sorry about this. Real quick, I have to go to the sea, so I'll be right
You mean
back.
like the ocean?
Yeah, gotta swing by the sea. See you in a minute. Great.
So you just came back from the ocean.
Yeah, thank you for waiting. Really appreciate it. It's really
Ocean's
nice
like
out there.
A couple hours away.
It was a long time, and it's like 4 p.m., so a lot of traffic. I will
Hey,
tell you
well,
what. I
thanks for-
actually like traffic though, because it's the only time I get to, be alone, really be me. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So what's it like to get the scripts and go through them for the first time?
That's really cool. I feel like one of the audience members because it's the first time where the actor doesn't know what's gonna happen, and I get to pretty much watch the show. So it's always like really cool twists and turns, and I love to find out things like, oh, I'm fighting, I'm doing a fight scene.
Right.
So it's cool. It's basically how we get to watch the show and not have any spoilers.
Totally. Yeah.
We're the first one.
That's great. Have you ever seen the show?
I've seen the show a couple times.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any what stood out to you about so you've seen the show?
I've seen the show. I think the guy who's the main guy is really good.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
And that the girl is really good on the show too.
Yeah, I love her and him.
Yeah, and the wolves are cool too.
The wolves are great.
I don't like the adult ones. I said it. No.
You said whoa.
Oh, I don't even want to answer the rest.
Last question.
'Kay.
Are you gonna sleep well tonight?
I probably will.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, so you're doing great, but you need to stop kicking him. That's not allowed. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
Kick him.
Wrong! You're gonna not kick him, okay? So now go out there and kick him.
Great.
Wait, no, don't kick him. Shit.
Boss, you're confusing me.
I know, it's
do
my
I kick
fault.
him or do I not kick him?
You do kick him. Don't kick him.
I'm gonna kick him.
Sure. Wait, no.
Well, that's it for us here at the Teen Wolf After show. Now I gotta run because I gotta catch the game. I'm your host, Morgan Evans, and I love the game. Swoosh.
For me, I'd want to be remembered for all the laughter I've given people. I make people laugh. Not really. I make you laugh sometime? All right, next question.
I'm Morgan Evans, alive and well, visiting you right now because I'm alive and well. Let's watch a clip from the show I do, which is After.
Hey guys, Tyler Posey here answering a fan wish. And the fan wish was for me to once again eat a box of hot wings, which, let me tell you, is my favorite thing to do ever, especially when I'm alone and naked and crying. If you don't remember, I ate buffalo wings for 7 minutes straight without saying a word. Instead of eating the wings, I'm gonna lick them clean. Mmm. Mmm. Oh yeah. Ooh, wow, the wings are really good this time of year. Thank you guys, I love you. Thank you for watching this. Keep sending in those fan wishes. And I'm actually gonna eat these chicken wings now because I am hungry.